Welcome to Greater Owensboro Together, where we highlight some of the goodness going on in our community in the midst of these unprecedented times. We know that one of the most important assets our community has is our people, and we are showing that now more than ever. Today and this week, we'd like to share with you some good things happening right here.
You continue to inspire us. You continue to find new ways to serve our community, and we see you. It's Hospice and the Bluegrass Music Hall of Fame and Museum lighting up green to remind us that we're all in this together. It's Owensboro Christian Church and their outreach to those at the Davis County Detention Center, sending nearly 150 cards to those there. It's Greenwell Chisholm, adjusting their typical production to producing PPE for essential workers. You're finding ways to keep us entertained. Thank you, Reflections by Talia, for introducing us to a new world of photography that we didn't even know we needed, but that we are loving. For the Davis County Public Library, who continues to find ways to educate our community through live Facebook story times, science experiments, and art projects. You're working so hard to maintain some of life's most celebrated moments. The studio at Tanner West is easily one of the most creative spaces in Owensboro. After hosting a perfect socially distanced wedding, it's now one of the most romantic. Ashley and Nathan, congratulations from all of us. And you're remembering that even though we're all going through this together, it's a little harder on some than others. Take a look at how the Owensboro Health Foundation is putting smiles on the faces of those who need a little pick-me-up. So one great thing about this is that organizations truly are finding incredible ways to continue to support this community. And right now, I want to talk with Tracy Taylor, who is the Director of Major and Planned Gifts at the Owensboro Health Foundation. Tracy, you all have been up to something, and it's good work. So tell us a little bit about what you all have been doing to support our community right now.
Oh, I'd love to. So, when all of this started, we immediately perked our ears up and started asking questions. What can we do? How can we help? What can we do for the patients? What can we do to support the team members? Knowing this was going to be a bit of a long journey, wanted to try to be a bright spot for people. And so one of the first things we came up with was being able to send flowers to our patients who are in the hospital. We were on visitor restrictions. People weren't able to have their loved ones with them, whether they were dealing with the virus or a broken hip. They were alone in their rooms. And so we thought this delivery of flowers would be a great way. So we started Flower Fridays and have been on our 6th week now of delivering flowers to every room in the hospital that patients can have them.
You said something that just kind of caught my ear as you said, what can we do? How can we help? What a great mindset for all of us to have right now. And you all took a portion of our population who, to be quite frank, like all of us right now, being at home can get a little lonely. But when you're in the hospital and you're completely by yourself and you're away from your family and you're scared, to have a gesture like this, I know has to mean so much to the people who are getting these.
We've gotten amazing feedback from the patients themselves, their family members. It's fun to every once in a while on a Friday evening to see somebody share on Facebook, my mom got flowers and they were delivered to her room today at the hospital. That's so sweet. And then there's always extras. Welborn's does an amazing job and they always throw in some extras. And so they've made their way to nurses' stations or different offices, and it's just been a bright spot for everyone.
We also have with us Buzz Backstrom from Boardwalk Pipeline, who is the board chair of the Owensboro Health Foundation and a member of the Chamber Board of Directors. Buzz, I have to ask you, how important is it to you as a board member of the foundation for you all to continuously find new ways to give back to the community?
Well, it's very important. First of all, the mission of Owensboro Health is to help heal the sick and improve the wellness of the communities that we serve. Our mission at the foundation is to give is to receive. And I can't tell you how cool it is to receive these requests from Tracy and her staff and then get the feedback like she's given us today about the impact that those grants are having. So, it's awesome to be part of this foundation, and I'm very proud to be part of Owensboro Health. And let me just say, one of the silver linings in all this, I think our community can see what a special asset we have in our hospital and that team out there, because they're doing amazing work, and our part's the easy part. They give us great ideas, and we just say yes, and because there's no way you can say no to something like this.
I love it. So Tracy, I have to ask, what's next? Where do we go from here?
Well, the foundation board just approved this morning. We are purchasing iPads for our testing locations. So we have 2 or 3 testing sites across the community. And one of the challenges that they faced recently is our non-English speakers within the community. And so partnering with the health department, public schools, Davis County Public Schools, we've put together some videos. And so those iPads will allow those videos to be shown to our non-English speakers who come through for testing, so that they understand what to do once they get home, if they test positive, how to quarantine, how to remain healthy at home. So just that was one that was, early on, flowers were where we've identified, and we've just come so far and now seeing those really important needs rise to the top. So that's the most recent. So it's so exciting.
Well, thank you for the work that you're doing. Tracy, thank you. And Buzz, thank you for being such a great support for them as well. And we appreciate the work that you're doing for our community. If it's communicating or if it's providing comfort, we appreciate what you're doing. And I know the people who are benefiting from that do as well.
Thank you for joining us again this week on Go Together, Greater Owensboro Together. We ask for you, if you see good things happening this week, and we know you will, to tag us at #GoChamber or #GoTogether. And remember, we will get through this together.